suggestions on what you need.
Pick up the pig, yeah. You gonna need me, yeah. You gonna need me, yeah. You gonna see me, yeah. You gonna see me, yeah. You wanna be me, yeah. You wanna be me, yeah. Maybe you reach it, yeah. You gonna reach, yeah. Maybe you leave it, yeah. You gonna leave, yeah. Baby believe it, yeah. You gonna see, yeah. You gonna see it, yeah.
God, and the damage has already been done to me. Right now, I just want to enjoy life one day at a time.
Chat. Let's fucking go, chat. Let's get it. We in here, chat. As you see, I'm seeing mighty alignment with what I said last stream, man. PulseChain gonna pump fucking last, man. As you see, I threw on a red, you feel me, the red bandana. It's time to get to it, chat. Let's look at these charts, man. Let's look at these goddamn charts. Hey, shout out to FDIC holders, man. We can't have goddamn functioning PulseChain and a functioning Tropo ecosystem if FDIC is not in parity, man. Look at this beautiful candle on a 12-hour chart. FDIC needs to get activated for this chain to be pure, fresh, clean, true, pure DeFi. Who in the chat, man? Let me see who in the chat, man. I'm amped up, man. Only one B smoking here. He said trying to play that paid up. Let's get it on, God. We in here, chat. We in here, man. FDIC holders, man. As you see, we stamped right here. FDIC is stamped next to the bear. FDIC stands for the trust layer, man. You cannot have a banking system without a fucking FDIC. Besides a corporation, we have a full contract now. We ain't cooperating with shit. We a full contract, very accessible for everybody now. So I believe in this pump. We about to go crazy to the upside, chat. Let me refresh. Looking mighty bullish. And we just jumped out of nowhere. I was just looking at this chart all day. I ain't see none of these good moves. Is it true? Is it real? I might say, where my watch list at, bro? What's going on? Then we got Bear. Let's go to the 12-hour time frame. We got Bear with a nice retest. Now we going up for another breakout. As you see, we broke out the blue line. Let's go to the daily. My fault, chat. Go to the daily. We broke above the blue line. We retesting from what we broke out yesterday to go back up, chat. This is perfect. You better get prepared, man. We already marked and did a lot of generational shifts in patterns, bro. We just did a generational pattern with the Dow Jones formula of how the golden age market patterns, whatever the chart did years ago in them generations of the golden era. PulseChain's repeating that shit, especially if it's staying above the December 30 entry. And it's a little fast. It's very much faster also too. There we go. We got the phone up. We about to log in. I'm amped up, man. I can feel how everybody from the FOMO. You have to FOMO. People are about to FOMO into PulseChain. All the top influencers that been in here for since 2015, 16, 17, they're about to FOMO into PulseChain to make some money. Like they did with Hex when they thought it was a scam. They fumbled and got in at what? 1 cent and rolled it at 10 cents. We about to witness some beautiful ass gains. And we early, chat. We about to eat. Yeah, we about to go up. FDIC going up. We trying to get activated. Somebody get activated. Got the nice hold for the uptrend. This shit looking beautiful. Bear look like it's about to hit an explosive breakout. But nah, FDIC with the 18% gain for the day. It look like it ain't done. This should be the first one that should do a God candle. It makes sense. Like we gotta use our common fucking sense right now. If we expecting PulseChain ecosystem to be true DeFi, pure as fuck, even a tropa, any token on here need to have a reason why it's doing what it's doing, and it need to have a pure reason why it's real DeFi, real, and it's a real bank. Let's just keep it simple. We gotta see why it's a real bank, and it has an order of activating this bank. It's just not gonna be random cores and shit popping because of us, because we wanted to pop off. No, it's gonna pop off because the bank has an order to pop off this shit. Then we experience our gains and cores and shit whenever it trickle down to that after our banking ecosystem get fully activated out this bitch. You said tapped in on the GTRP check message, got the stream on the big TV. What you mean? You streaming? What you streaming? What server you in? What city you in? Tiz? What's good with it, Brody? As you see, FDIC about to go crazy. Let's go to the daily chart. Bullish. Look at this squeeze, bro. Look at this trend. Look at this trend line that been hold. Why is this holding? Ain't this a dumper? Why is it even activating to? Why is it even reacting to a trend line and respecting a trend line if this is a no brainer, no nothing token? Why are you even making trend lines, bro? The liquidity gets shifted in here, bro. You know how much people gonna be rich in here and be able to rotate. Hold on, I'm about to look at it real quick. I'm weak as fuck. He got that shit on a goddamn it inside RP chat. That's heat as fuck, chat. Damn, I gotta show the chat that somehow. Hold on. I'm hard on the bitch though. Let me see if I can pull it up on the chat real quick. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, chat. I'm about to show y'all. That's heat. Brody got me up on the R. Peter. She a good girl, but she a bad. That titty. Look, bro got me up on the RP, child. Look at this shit. He inside GTA with me watching him on he watching me on the flat screen in GTA. That's heat. That's heater, chat. How heat can that get, chat? You know GTA 6 gonna be coming with some shit. That's heat, bro. That's fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's heat. Up only, man. FDIC doing this thug this eater. I'm telling y'all better rush FDIC and rush it fast. I need to buy a couple more trills. But I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of goddamn. Anybody that quad up, y'all give me some. Say nah. That shit cheap as fuck, bro. If y'all go grab some quads and trills for the low. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. 1 hour, 4 hour chart. All right. All right, let's talk about FOMO right now. Let's talk about FOMO, chat. He said you on point, man. That's why. What you mean, Brody? Got shorty tapped in real quick while we decorated the crib. I'm weak as hell. Get her rich. Oh yeah, she hear me on that bitch. You about to get you rich. Tap in. FDIC, Teddy Bear, PulseChain, Richard Hart, PTGC, Fed, Treasury Bill, PDI, Hex, PulseX. No stress. Oh, nigga. Yeah, that RP shit fucking heat. But nah, hey, let's talk, chat. We gotta fucking talk, bro. Like, you know how people gonna feel when this token just pump to the fucking moon and they just be like, why the fuck is this pumping, bro? Why? I told y'all, bro, if I'm right, bro, I'ma lose my motherfucking marbles. I've been saying this from every fucking stream since I met FDIC. This is gonna be the token that rotates into the whole ecosystem. The purpose to this token is to ensure every token on the chain has FDIC insurance. Which means every token is linked into a contract with FDIC for it to be on this chain, to have your token on this chain, your favorite token on this chain, to do well and be secured, safe, just like these banks. Now, witness how we fail hard at PulseChain. Witness how we done suffered and made no money. All these down only charts. What you think is gonna ensure that? If you lost money, but you bought FDIC, if you were smart on understanding the ecosystem, but you started losing faith in the ecosystem, so you sold your PulseChain, where you sold 80% of your bags, but you left nothing to FDIC because it was nothing in there for you to sell. If you just, I'm telling you, watch. Say, let's talk, chat. Let's talk about the motherfucker that's crybaby, the crybaby that sold, right? If you sold 80 to 90% of your bags and you know you couldn't sell FDIC because it ain't worth shit. Look at the chart, it ain't worth shit. But if say you bought a couple trillion and it go in a parity with Fed, you back in action on PulseChain. You got a shitty bag, but you're back. That's what FDIC is for. Nothing on this chain is worth shit until you got FDIC insured on each fucking token on this, aka on this blockchain. I'm trying to tell y'all, chat, this was finna roll out. This motherfucker finna go in parody. It's gonna make so much fucking people rich. They're gonna rotate those fucking bags into cores, and all this shit on this ecosystem's gonna pump. It's not gonna. Rich is gonna reward the real motherfucking holders. Ain't no it's a reward if they got diamond hands, you hold all your bags, you suffered and went through all the pain for years and sack all this. But what about when a Tropa arrived and you did your research on that, all the tokens that took out the middleman within that ecosystem as well? Instead of just PulseChain and all the cores Richard been speaking on and shit. What if you really did your homework like how I did my homework? I watched the streams just like you could have watched the streams. What if you did your homework and he's gonna reward you through doing your homework? Through knowing what you own, knowing what you sacrifice for. You ain't just sacrifice for god fucking green dildos and cores and PulseChain, and you ain't just sacrifice for all that shit. You sacrifice for freedom, freedom of speech, your own fucking taking out the middleman. I told y'all, if we gotta wait on interest rates to fucking moon and make money, Richard, you done made some bullshit. You done scammed us. Now you scammed us. You scammed us out of knowledge. Not even money, just knowledge, because you made sure you said what you said on your streams. And you swore up and down you don't fucking like middleman D. So, to respect what I understand about a man speaking his word and standing on his word, this is why I'm bullish on Richard. He's shilling what the fuck we got in the ecosystem that's taking out all the fucking middlemans in the traditional finance, and he's putting it in our face. And if we did our homework, we're gonna get rich off of fucking nothing. We're gonna get rich off fucking crumbs. That's how you get rich. That's how you persistent. That's how persistent shit is. That's the real winner. It ain't who got the most money, who can get 100, who can get 1 billion pulse, who can get 10 billion pulse X, who can get 2 million hex. It ain't about that shit. It's what it is. It's about understanding how to take out you wiping out the fucking middleman. You gonna get rich, period, because you just wiped out some shit. You just wiped out some shit that's gonna keep you from going back to corrupted shit. You're supposed to get fucking mongousely rich as fuck. And ain't finna be shield to your face. He ain't speak on FDIC that much, but he damn show shield and talked about it enough on Twitter for me to understand he ain't playing no games when he the god of this finance shit. He said, I'm looking to see 11 zeros again, and I see a little something. No cap. We is gonna see a little nice ass chunky little nice shit at the 11 zeros. I ain't gonna cap. I'm seeing 4 figures higher. That's gonna look ooh on the fucking portfolio. So I'm telling y'all about now. This gonna be the easiest wake up gains in the morning. I'm telling you, this gonna be because the liquidity thin as fuck. The candles on here is respecting a lot of what we want to see. Thin liquidity, fat candles. This shit is a $700 liquidity. Oh my god, he can put 10 racks in here, 20 bands. Oh my god. And guess who we gonna hear again? It's gonna get minted. And guess what we gonna be doing? Keep going up. Cause guess what we got to do? We got until parity. We ain't got that up there for nothing. We got until parity, Chad. Till parity, till shit get to popping off. It ain't stamped there for nothing. Until parity. That means until means we have to wait until some shit happen. Parity means it has to go into parity with what is designed to go in parity with, which is Fed. And let's look at Fed. Why Fed ain't moving? Cause it's waiting on who? It's waiting on God. I don't be surprised if Fed fall hard as fuck just to catch so Fed can catch up. I mean, so FDIC can catch up, but it's still gonna be a lot of fucking money in that goddamn puppy on. You gonna have at least it stay here. You up 9 figures plus, eight plus figures plus. You get up, we get the peg in here, or if we want to fall, we still up like a motherfucker. We ain't up now. Look at what we got in our portfolio now. Nothing. We gonna be up a lot of us something when this motherfucker start moving. I ain't gonna lie. I'm right. I ain't going. I'm right. My frequency been right for the longest. I'm right. This bitch about to move first, like I said. It's gonna move because why would we need to pay? We can't peg first, bro. You cannot peg without no fucking insurance. Why is you pegging and you ain't got no proof to be insured on this bitch? That's a savings account. PDOT is a savings account to a banking system. You know what I'm saying? You call it a stable coin, blah, blah, blah. It's a savings account, bro. What savings accounts belong to? Banks. And who runs banks so they don't get corrupted and shit? FDIC. Who runs and controls all the corruption? FDIC. What we going through right now in PulseChain? Corruption, down only, fucking scammer, Richard, this and that. It's a lot of fucking harm and fear going on in this chain and need some help. It ain't just cause red candles. No, it's a lot of fear in this bitch. It look like this shit is not even supposed to be here. Why you exist? That's how banks was doing people back in the day when they was getting over on people. That's what it looked like right now. Why you think FDIC came in the fucking picture? Because people were getting fucked over. People was thinking they was getting scammed. Till today, banks exist with FDIC. The banks came first because they was doing all the getting people liquidity and holding in. People was getting scammed, blah, blah, blah. Banks was getting what? Bankrupt, shit like that. FDIC came in. So when people go get bankrupt, they got somebody to help them get their money back, and it's a certain cap on the deposit. See, with crypto, it's all about positioning. Ain't about we at the end, we at the very beginning. Mind you, this is not just we go PulseChain going down only, and the real FDIC have to insure us on crypto. No, this is planned out to the point. This is straight AI detecting when to do damn shit. We can say Richard's about to pump his shit. No, by Richard designing it, it's about to move off order. Just like we had an order with the real life banks, they had a corrupted order. Banks came first. They was getting bankrupted, corrupted and shit. Then FDIC had to come in. No, crypto has to do it in order. FDIC has to pump first to ensure that the bank don't get corrupted. Cause look at it now. It looked like a fucking scam. PulseChain look like a scam, nigga. This shit look useless as fuck. And then you wanna buy fucking PulseChain at these fucking red dips when FDIC start flying. You don't want to be buying no top, bro. You want to be buying leaving sack dip or something. Like when FDIC start moving a parity, you want to start rotating into this dip right here. You don't want to be rotate. You don't want PulseChain to be up as. Let's start. You don't want PulseChain being up. Let's zoom out, man. Let's see this hockey stick right here. You don't want PulseChain. Oh shit. You don't want PulseChain at 1 cent and shit. And you trying to rotate into that motherfucker. No, that's expensive as hell. And then it's backwards. It ain't really respecting liquidity for that bitch to pump. Like all the tokens, then they ain't gonna get respected to move accordingly, like in sections in this chain. Like shit gonna be not move. That's why Maria said they not gonna peg at the same time. They told us everything we needed, bro. Richard told us everything we needed. He spoke on FDIC and streams and on his Twitter. Now it's in their fucking face. You can purchase that shit. Keep it going after we out. Out the way, no cap. We're gonna be out the way, only B. Only one B. So look, you want this to die. PulseChain, keep fucking falling. Or go flat right here. Start building the structure. I don't know how fast we can move on FDIC. I don't know. But if we do move fast, the rotation gonna be fast as hell, and it's not gonna be noticeable. How many people know it's a rotation in PulseChain? How many people know that? And how many tokens are you rotating from besides PDI to cores? Or because people think they should wait on PDI to peg, they get their little $1 million and then they buy Hex and shit. That's stupid. That's dumb as hell. Then they're helping it depeg if you think about it, but If you was controlling the pegging, that's damn near helping it depeg. That's not in no order. That's not a respectable order. So would it be smart? You don't touch your PDI. You keep it as a savings account. You treat it and look at it as a savings account. And when it do peg, you don't touch shit because you got other gains from other shit pegging and going to parity that's used for other shit. FDIC is used as collateral for the whole chain to go fucking crazy. PDI is a savings account, nigga. FDIC insures the whole chain, nigga. It's insuring the whole chain, bro. That contract you sell on FDIC, soon as you sell that contract somewhere, it's going somewhere in the chain to pump a massive a bag of. It's gonna pump PulseChain. Why you think PulseChain's linked into that bitch? When you swap a motherfucking meal or two if you want to through FDIC gains, or if you want to, that motherfucking PulseChain's gonna rip. PulseX going past $1, bro. This why I'm telling you, you gotta know why your shit gonna do thousands of X's. It just ain't because of out of thin air you wake up. Oh my God candles. I knew Richard was gonna save us. Fuck no, you need to start smelling where the fuck he created all in this motherfucker and start peeping why this exists. What do this do in real world? But what now is it doing in crypto? Once you get there, you start understanding, oh yeah, Richard, you a bad, smart motherfucker, bro. You just eliminated all the middlemans of everything that's talking about money. Anything about money wiped out just because you in this shit. Now, when we trickle down to everything else in the treasury spine, don't take this serious, but in my opinion, I feel like everything else in the spine is money makers, but it's through our banking system, our names and shit. Atropa Bank, but we got our own names and shit. But we forked the real shit to stamp this is the official accessible for the whole for the people. Of course, we gotta add some of the traditional shit to this shit. That's like FDIC. That's really a main factor in financing and banking and shit. You gotta fork that shit to our shit. This shit gotta be real. This shit gotta feel like we got our own bank. This where it's at. Why you think you see your FDIC? Check your cash app. Check all your things that got banking in it. Mobile bank, check them little small letters. You gonna see FDIC in that motherfucker. Guess where our letters at? In a long ass contract, stamped in Atropa. You gotta look for our FDIC, and they gonna hear. See, we ain't hear about Cash App and all these other motherfuckers, Chase Bank and all these until it was officially in our face. Like, and everybody named Mama was using them. That's when everybody geared up and bought Chase and did this and that guy with Chase. But what if let's speak if all these was charts and shit. If the early motherfuckers that got with Chase got the benefits early, the yield, all the best shit, what you think happening with us? We gonna have the best yield, the best entries. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all just heard what the fuck? Chase Bank, all these motherfucking banks got in position. If you was positioned with these real banks early, you ate with the yield or whatever the fuck banking did with these banks when they was fresh. Before everybody and their mama wanted to chase a Bank of America, a Wells Fargo, a Huntington, and before anybody wanted to Cash App, all that shit. It was a huge, just like YouTube. Before when YouTube first came out, you ain't need 1,000 subscribers, nigga, to make money, nigga. It was the best entry to be a YouTuber and make money. That's the best position to be a YouTuber when it first came out. Same with TikTok. These, it's just, bro, YouTube is a stock. All these shits are stocks, bro. All this shit got up and down days, bro. When you got in early with YouTube, you went up naturally with the monetizing if you was on your shit. Even with TikTok, you could have just been blowing up. You could have been put Mentos and Pepsi fucking leaders and throwing and blowing them up. Now you fucking got 3 million followers on TikTok because you was positioned early before everybody knew and wanted a TikTok. What you think they doing with FDIC? It's the same energy, different subject and ball game of finance, bro. That's a social media game. They collect revenue on the back end of the content getting created. We collecting the front end of the creation. We have to play the ball game of understanding what the fuck we looking at and holding our fucking diamond hands and knowing and sticking to our belief. Everybody else knew what the fuck TikTok was gonna do. Everybody want to be in the public on the scene. Finance play a different raw role. Same energy of the outcome of activating and succeeding as a bank, aka as a social media platform or whatever. This got the same energy, just on some financial shit, bro. You said you probably got a better benefits and yields and savings accounts and stuff back then. No cap. No cap. Probably insure some more money too. Yeah, for sure. When all this shit, why you think banking yields, they like 0.75% now? They ain't shit when you save your money. But when they first came out, they was the shit. What you think happening with it? We run us that damn same fucking cycle of fucking wealth y'all had, but in PulseChain. You was early with the banks. Yeah, you did good. You did good. They ain't give a. You had money. You put your shit in there. You save you love saving back in the day. That's when they was able to tell your kids, yeah, save your money. Yep, get a bank, put it in savings. That's when it was good to say that shit. It ain't good to say that shit no more. That's how you know it's time to buy crypto. It's another level of fighting with your money and protecting your money now, bro. And it's a different type of war because you got to go through these liquidities and these volatility, bro. You ain't just looking at your money stall and staring at your 100, and now you go to work, clock in, now you get paid, now you get to add another 100 on the savings. Fuck that. Your shit fluctuating when you at work now, nigga. And you still got to buy dips. And you still got to buy when it's going down, when your 100 now 50. You down half your motherfucking money. You still gotta buy the dip. That's how this shit work. This shit ain't just stacking and saving no more, bro. This shit is over with. I could come in this bitch with $100 and still outweigh all the motherfuckers that think they got money. Cause I played the game smart. It ain't about saving no more. It really ain't. It's about being persistent. It's about protecting. It's a real hunt with this shit now, bro. Your energy gotta be on point. Cause a lot of people ain't in this motherfucking token, bro. It's probably like 2,000, 3,000 holders. That ain't shit. It should be more motherfuckers in this token trying to change their bloodline with this financial shift and understanding what FDIC is, bro. It's a lot of influencers not even speaking on FDIC or no nothing. And this this is tokenized, man. This is fire, bro. This been tokenized for a whole year. Like we've been watching this shit been in our face for a long time. And to have cheap ass insurance, and then we seeing cheap ass goddamn teddy bear and Fed and all this shit. I wonder what's gonna move and start making all this shit get expensive. FDIC is gonna insure all this shit. This shit start moving. We need to see where all the liquidity going. It's an order, man. It ain't just shit finna start pumping and shit. It's a certain order, bro. This is why BFF, all these certain tokens had targets on them. And then he released on the back end, FDIC and Fed released a whole nother layer of a what you call it, a blueprint or a phase. You know how when Maria told us on YouTube the phases of what BFF was supposed to hit targets and shit, and they did. They did exactly what Maria said. But what if it was a whole nother motherfucking conversation off that goddamn video? Talking about FDIC of like that was phase one with the price targets he said about BFF doing this and that, going to 8K or some shit like that. What if we had a whole nother phase of a conversation speaking on Fed and FDIC, bro? How all that BFF shit that's gonna tank for us, that shit gonna tank. It's gonna be back at them prices, but it gotta be insured. All that shit was marketing, bro. It wasn't about getting you rich. It was marketing. It wasn't about getting you rich. You got rich off doing your fucking homework. It's not getting rich, not easy, it's not handed to you. Richard already gave you the motherfucker. You got a laptop and internet, and you got 24 hours of your day to understand what the fuck these niggas built. And it's not hard to watch what the banks do in real life and start mirroring shit. Oh, these dudes done milked the whole goddamn real life traditional banks and put it in crypto. That's all you needed. And then what else you needed was Richard repeating in streams over and over how we don't need middlemen. You needed that too on your little armory. I'm lacing y'all up. You needed a couple things so you know what to buy. Like, bro, we straight, chat. Like when I say we beyond straight, we beyond straight. Like I like think about it. I feel like the person that sold, say the person that left PulseChain, but he couldn't sell FDIC because it ain't nothing to sell. And he come back, this motherfucker go to $1. This shit pig. He up. He might not got no pulse, no hex. He might not got that shit no more. But he up a couple nice ass 7, 8 figures in FDIC. Now he can buy his position back. Now, if you ain't buy no insurance, you fucked. You locked out. You locked out. You up out of here. I'm just keep it like that. It's over for you. Go ahead, go back to work. Find another chain, find another cycle. It's over. Buying the FDIC, even putting $1 in this motherfucking matter. And these levels right now, look, $1 right now is 7 trillion. That's 70 million at 501 for $1. Yeah, sell your course, do all that, but you can't sell your FDIC because what? It ain't worth shit. Go ahead, sell everything. You're gonna be able to buy it back, and you're gonna have a lot of more money than what you had came in with. Y'all don't. This is damn near how Richard talk. This some chess shit, bro. I'm talking chess right now, bro. Look, like if I'm looking at chessboard and shit, I'm down there looking at Richard like, so I ain't really had to come here with no money for real, huh? He gonna look at you like, yep, you really ain't need shit. You really just need probably $20 in this in the right shit. That was it. Cause everything went down anyway. So we lost like right now we're losing. Everybody wrecked. Everybody wrecked. Now if you buy that FDIC and shit start moving out of nowhere, you're not wrecked no more. You're able to fucking even buy your bags back. He teaching us how to buy our bags. He ain't pumping shit. He teaching us how to pump our own shit. Oh my God, bro. This is beautiful, bro. Cause if it's for the people, it should play out. That's why I say if it's for the people, then the algorithm or the protocol of this shit should play out in order for the people. A lot of people ain't got no fucking money, so FDIC at 12, 13 zeros is perfect for you to purchase. And now you're a new whale. We heard Richard saying he's creating new whales. I don't think it was just through his cores, bro. I think it was really because of this motherfucker right here. This fuck around slip and make a billionaire though. Cause it gotta go in parity. We don't know when, but the parity is a huge gap away. And that's a lot of motherfucking X's on the table, bro. Billionaire status is on like hundreds of millions on the table. Like billionaires on the table. Like this cycle don't care about you if you're a billionaire or not. You're gonna become whatever this goddamn protocol snapping to parity do, and you got your position. It's gonna be like, man, what the fuck? You holding a trend line, you showing the wicks, like, can you stop showing bullish movements, man, and just be a regular selling token, man? But it's making too much sense though. It's making too much sense, chat. Everything fucked up, and it's the only one lighting up green. Respecting the trend line, like PulseChain can't like, god damn, PulseChain ain't good enough to respect the trend line. That lets you know it's all protocol playing out all along. Look at this trend line of only down, and we all at the bottom now. But FDIC found a bottom very faster and very firmer. Like PulseChain is doing exactly this trend right here, down. But apparently FDIC found a bottom and it's been up holding for over a couple months, man. Like, and PulseChain look like it's gonna get rotated in. People ain't expect that. Damn, we rotating PulseChain. I thought we were gonna be coming from PulseChain to PETA or some shit. No, told you I be rotating from Atropa into cores, bro, and mainly FDIC insurance. You have to insure your token. He make you insure it. You got FDIC. You're rotating where? You're telling blockchain, I'm insuring PulseChain. I believe in I'm insuring PulseChain. You're talking and communicating with blockchain. You bought FDIC, so you're becoming your own FDIC. And you becoming your own. Them guys in them ties and shit. You're becoming one of them, and you're not even betting. You're telling the market, I want to buy fucking PulseChain. This is what I want. This is what I'm insuring. Then you rotating in PulseX and other shit just to help this banking system, just to heal it and make it flourish. This is exactly what banks do, bro. They revive their own shit. They bail out their own shit. We're first in witnessing the first revolutionary of us, the people, bailing out our own fucking cores and shit out of these bloody ass prices. Let FDIC pay or go in parity. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy in these markets, bro. It's gonna be new gods in crypto out here, bro. The gods you talking about in crypto today that's influencing doing YouTube and shit ain't got shit on what the fuck going on over here. Especially if I win like this. If I win the order like this, if my prediction play out like this, oh, it's a wrap for these influencers. It's a wrap. Y'all got rich off fake shit. Y'all ain't get rich off alignment. Y'all got rich off following the current. If it was an ocean current going straight, you seen everybody jumping in making money. That's how you made money. This shit right here, you had to get in the mud, nigga. You had to make your own current, nigga. This shit different over here. New legends getting molded over this bitch. We flipping shit. This a flipping right now. We flipping influencers over here. We flipping viewers. The motherfuckers that's buying tokens. We flipping all them motherfuckers. They gonna be coming over here telling us want to sell, want to buy. Where the contract at? This shit up thousands of X. How the fuck you find this? They gonna be coming here talking to us. Cause we the new fucking legends. Fuck a DJ. We the new legends of this shit. We the new bankers, nigga. They talking to the new corporation when they come to these streams, nigga. When they the holders in here now, the new institution, they talking to the institution, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? They gonna be asking us how the fuck you get in here. How the fuck you how you get this at that entry? How you know about this? They gonna be asking us them big dog questions, nigga. The fuck? We about to be up, chat. They finna be asking us. So what I do with the FDIC once they gonna be, oh my god, we the new institutions, nigga. You have to know the rhythm of your fucking bank if you an institution. You need to be coming up with the best deal you finna get out of PulseChain as an institution, bro. And as I'm seeing, this the best. Banks have to give you a sweet deal, bro. I swear to God, banks is not playing. If banks do a deal or make a deal with each other, everybody gotta be happy. This a sweet ass deal. Everybody can make motherfucking hundreds and millions, and this not gonna move slow. It don't need to move slow too. That's another thing too. We need to speak on that. This type of trend line after this type of sell pressure and this type of liquidity, this need to look like it just. The God candle on this gonna look nasty as fuck. I don't see a slow climb. Get prepared for a nice, nasty ass leg up eating zeros like on some Shiba Inu shit. We gonna see, bro. I'm telling you, we got the fire horse here, bro. We ain't here with the snake no more. We ain't getting snaked out in charts no more. The snake energy gone. We was getting snaked like a motherfucker with these charts, thinking it was going up and it got snaked back down. Thinking we got going up, snake back down. We got fire horse now. We got fire under our ass right now. And the horse buff and big and got mouths on him and stamina. You know what I'm saying? Symbolic ass shit. Snake be slithering, sneaky as hell, might go up a little bit, might give you this and that. Pump faking, all that shit was all up in this chart right here. Now we got a fucking fire horse, and this shit looking ready to giddy up and roar out this motherfucker. Chad, we about to move hard. We about to make a lot of fucking money, man. If you position well, you about to do well like a motherfucker, man. I'm bullish. I'm bullish as hell on March. I'm bullish on FDIC going up first while everything else wait. I'm bullish on seeing the right glory to this shit, bro. And not everybody gonna be in FDIC. And they not gonna hold it strong. This shit about to go up, chat. The leg up going is 11 zeros. For sure. That's where all this supply that left, we going straight back from where it started, which is right here up in this area, which is 11. Was it 11 zeros? Yep, was 11 zeros. And if you bought a fat ass bag right here, listen how you gonna be able to rotate. Oh my god, as you eating zeros, you're gonna be able to rotate. Oh my god. As you're eating zeros, you're gonna be rotating in PulseChain. I'm sure PulseChain gonna be cheap, but I'm sure when it start pumping, it's not gonna be doing big ass legs up. It might, depends on who got a big ass bag. Then a bull run is on and popping, especially if this only got to go up to a certain amount of zeros, and we got whales in here. Oh yeah, they can get this bull run popping early as fuck while FDIC still running. Because the whole point is for everything to be flying in green candles of all candles of green, and everybody able to sell, but people that was in good positions rotating. Those sales are rotates, and those making the other tokens go up. And PulseChain, not other chains, but our shit mainly. Because everything else fucked up right now. Everything else fried. I ain't betting on shit else. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance though. Bitcoin dominance and FDIC is a big ass indicator as one. FDIC plays like a Bitcoin dominance to me. Without FDIC, you have no insurance. Now we got to scratch that Fed is. If Fed pumping, then FDIC pump. We got to scratch that. That might not even be the phase of it now. That might be later once everything go 1-on-1. But right now, everything look like they need insurance. They look like they need a bailout, bail in, whatever the fuck you call it. And the dominance is crashing. Something in crypto is gonna move, bro. It might not be the token you want to be in. It ain't a real asset. Real assets is about to fucking make trillions, man. All the other shit gonna come once them people that made trillions off real assets want to rotate into that shit. If they want to rotate in that shit. But they are, because this is the game of wealth. You want to put your money somewhere. And you don't know if FDIC gonna hold. So you gotta rotate. You know Hex and them gonna hold because the community, because of that. Like FDIC just going into parity. It don't have to hold it, bro. They can just tap it and start selling off. You think it's gonna hold it and shit? No. No. It might not want to hold, but it can tap parity like it did when it launched. That shit tap parity quick as hell. January something. January 15th, January, for around the first few weeks of launch, and then that bitch starts selling off hella. We can do the same shit. Big ass liquidation, or whatever you want to call it, but to the upside. And tap that parity and it starts selling on your ass. But everything start going up and pegging. FDIC fuck around be a sacrifice coin, but for a good reason. Oh, let me come in and bail y'all out. Sling up to the upside, go to parity. Let me bail y'all in, whatever, bail y'all out. Give y'all hella gains. Now y'all rotate. Oh, ecosystem back healthy. All right, it's time to sell off. I don't know. That might be the indicator for FDIC. Or if the ecosystem healthy, it stay in parity. Or if the ecosystem need help, it sell off. Everything sell off. Whatever, you never know, because it needs to sell off for everybody to print again, to revive shit again. I don't think FDIC just gonna be in parity forever or just hold it. They fuck around D-peg and shit. But if it stay in parity, then you locked out of this motherfucker. Ain't no motherfucking chance for you ever again. You locked out. You done missed out on the motherfucking huge becoming your own FDIC, bro. It might not be more, because think about it. It's already hard to be your own FDIC in the real banks. You gotta be a banker. So in crypto, you can't be your own FDIC because the price so high. The only people that's officially like FDIC is if you got trillions or more. You officially FDIC. If you got trillions or more, you really FDIC. Real talk. 2 seconds, Chaz. We better be right back.
I had to do what I had to do. I had to move what I had to move. I come from shit, so I can't lose. For real though. Got a pocket full of Blue's Clues. Bad bitches, I got boo coos. Don't get in this cool with them shoes. Get money forever, my mood. They watching, they study my moves. Nigga, I don't play by the rules. Shining hard, check out the jewels. I put on baggage today. Picked up a bag yesterday. I do my thing with the weight. Under the floor, got a safe. Money, 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 money. I could never, ever, ever let a bitch run me. I'm in a Ferrari eating hot wings from Crumpets. Park Avenue and Orange Mound on a Monday. I don't mean no harm, but I've been showing my ass lately. Large amounts daily. I've been going crazy. I've been dancing with the devil, God. That shit is contagious.
All right, we back with it.
Free all of my niggas out of all of them cages. If I ever told you fuck you, it's
Fucking for life.
she been bitching all day.
She just wants to fight.
If I ever told you I love you for life.
So yeah, somebody having, man. I don't believe we going down all this fucking year. Fuck out of here. This the best finesse to make you think it's about to. Have all the favorite community tokens die while they sleep on what the fuck FDIC is. Let's go back to some FDIC gems from Richard Hart. On Twitter, bro. On X, man. I get it. I gotta tap y'all in, bro. Like, ears open, man. All right, Richard Post, he said, what if Bonnie Blues kid ends up with superpowers cause 400 loads? I don't know what he mean. You know me, I like to decode a lot of shit he say, but a lot of shit he say be trying to throw you off, like, cause he like talking about nothing and the shit dying, the whole chain dying right now. So the person that's well invested with their soul and heart with Richard is pissed because he's talking about nothing. Whole time FDIC's moving. Never know why he's talking crazy to throw you off of your game. There ain't no FDIC insurance on foreign corporation accounts. If they get interest in, it's because of risk. The risk that money lent out ain't coming back. Look at the FDIC gems. Just type in Richard Hart. Go to his channel, go to his page, and just type in FDIC, bro. You're gonna have all gems. Where my boy at? Hold on. Where my boy that be posting the clips? There you go. Hope to Peter. I done laced y'all up plenty of times, bro. Come on, man. Where the video at? Is it down? Can't be down. Up 17% on FDIC. PulseX. So we should be seeing PulseX rise and FDIC move a little bit together, like showing green strength. Cause it's being used to rotate and used to get into other tokens. Let you know whales in the chain really moving and not just selling. So I really think PulseX is gonna go past PulseChain first. It's gonna start moving first. Cause all the people that's gonna be chasing FDIC once this shit start going crazy, people gonna be using PulseX to get through to go to here. We still in my gold zone. The gold zone looking bullish. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Look at the zone I drew out for months, man. We had this shit drew out for months. And this gold zone looking like it want to just rip, bro. We already broke trend line. We holding structure, holding higher lows and shit. About to make up, you know what I'm saying? We about to take off. They said Trump addresses their nations tonight. Hopefully something bullish on crypto. I've been hearing something bullish on crypto coming to this whole end of the month. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of 369 energy going on, chat. It's a lot of frequency being played out. Hold on, chat. 2 seconds. So we got an announcement. It's gonna be, I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to laugh at the haters. I think this the most hated token, the most hated chart. Most hated token, most hated chart, most deadest, not even give a fuck about token, the most not knowledge token, like nobody even give a fuck about FDIC knowledge and the power of us having it. Like, think about that. That's a lot of red flags of fear. Everybody else bullish on PDI, bullish on cores because they know what they is and hearing the 10,000X, but they not bullish on having their own fucking FDIC. And Richard spoke on how people love to talk about freedom, say they claim they love freedom and shit, but when they see freedom, they call it a scam, or they don't want to do their research to understand what the fuck they looking at for freedom, and it's in your face. Tell me when I'm lying, bro. I'm telling you, I wanted to sell so I can be wrong. And then I wanted to pump hard as fuck into parity so I can be right as shit, bro. Like right from jump, like I'm cool with being wrong, but a lot of people been wrong about this cycle. I haven't yet. I haven't told y'all, hey, PulseChains should be moving with Ethereum and Bitcoin. No, I've been screaming to y'all, bro, we shouldn't be moving with their ass if we don't need middlemen or shit like that. We should be moving. We got our own life force. That's all I've been preaching. I would leave PulseChain if this shit pumped with everything else. Cause Richard lied then. We needed them to pump. So honestly, this is why I'm amped up and hyped and bullish as fuck. Like I'm already rich. Cause it's doing exactly what I want. Everybody gonna FOMO in this shit. Ain't nobody FOMO yet into PulseChain. When I say FOMO, I'm talking about FOMO, nigga. Like, motherfuckers got rich on FDIC, now they just waiting on something else, or they just
not even waiting on something else. They of course they're gonna wait for something else to pump in the chain. They buying tops in FDIC like a motherfucker. Like, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for everybody to say like, cause think about it, when Hex came out, you had one token to call a scam. Now you got the whole chain to call a scam. But if one token inside this chain make this whole fucking ecosystem go up, and the holder's rich and able to rotate other tokens and pump the bags, that's a whole different fucking ball game, bro. That's a whole different setup. You got to prepare for a whole different setup. Of course, we're not waiting on other motherfucking tokens to run. We waiting on our system to run, our system to move in alignment and when it want to play a parity or peg. We have our own orders, not this other cycle shit. That's why Hex ran with the other ones. Now Hex is gonna run with our shit. Hex ran with the banks getting them borrowing and shit. We getting our money from our shit. That's why Hex runs. Hex runs off real liquidity, real investors, not just a cycle and bull run. Real purpose. Now we got a purpose to make that motherfucker pump and go past fucking $10. Because we got our own banking ecosystem. And the way we love our goddamn assets, we gonna pump that bitch hard as hell. Knowing our ass. Let's get it. Let's get it, chat. Hella bullish. I'm bullish as hell too, man. Once you know what you own, you already made it. And for this trend to be holding, bro, this is like a Bitcoin dominant signal, nigga. For the banking system. This shit about to go online. You need something in your banking system to tell you your shit about to work. Or your shit failing. And that's what FDIC doing. I'm telling y'all do not want PulseChain pumping and all this shit going up and you don't have insurance on it, bro. Now you got a real reason to take Richard to court. How you get a whole banking system? You ain't even insured by the FDIC. Like, this is why he beat the case, bro. He got too much. It ain't just about him being a crypto developer, bro. This shit's bigger than that. Yeah, market definitely ain't predictable, but they got signals, no cap. And this a badass signal for you. This a nice one. It makes a lot of sense too. Like if you can get signals and it makes sense, oh yeah, you own to something. This how they was on the Bitcoin. When they seen what Bitcoin's taking out the middleman, oh yeah, people was on it. You was stupid to not buy Bitcoin back in the day. Now you finna be stupid to not see all this proof in the pudding, how they tokenize this shit, and it's now it's in crypto. Like, this the easiest come up too. He bipolar. Best believe I'm expecting this to start rocking it first. They never told us an order, chat. Now it making sense. Why else this token in the box? Why else is it here? To ensure FDIC insurance contract. It's not a corporation. FDIC corporation. It's a contract. You know, crypto is all contract, bro. You don't need no corporation. You don't need no middleman. It's contracts. We all contract motherfuckers now. And everybody can get a hold of these bitches. $100 trillion still cheap. And what's crazy, that shit finna get low. I mean, that shit finna get expensive and everybody ain't gonna be able to watch. We gonna be talking about, damn, remember 12 zeros, FDIC? You know, I'm gonna say, hell yeah, I remember that damn pain. And I enjoyed this shit. Look at the streams. You wanna look back and be proud of how you was proud of your shit, man. You don't wanna be looking back and you was fucking fearful. You ain't barely streamed. You weren't locked in. You was afraid for what people was gonna say. Fuck all that shit. You're gonna zero a hero with this shit. I'm getting my FDIC cheap. I'm getting my insurance cheap. I'm getting my bail in cheap, nigga. So I can buy my cores. And it won't matter if they pump or not and how expensive they is if FDIC run first. Shit, I can get 1 million pulses. Not even 1 million. I can get 10 million pulses if I wanted, if PulseChain went to $1. But it's not gonna do that until FDIC is insured. PulseChain. Until FDIC insures this whole blockchain, that's when this chain gonna start moving, bro. Richard said he make real assets. He don't buy. He don't make. This why doo-doo shit pump, because everybody and their mama buy hype shit. If they talk about it, they buy it. The whole time is whales that's in that shit early that could dump on your ass. And the whole time it only pump behind no fake, no real tech for real. You couldn't even use it. Like XRP, you can't use XRP. It's just a chart with a price on it. You can use FDIC. You can use PDI. You can use Hex. You using PulseX all the damn time. And PulseChain. If you can't use it, bro, it ain't real. It's just cool shit at that point. If the price going up, it's cool. That's all. It's cool enough. But it's not real. It's a big difference. Your money getting made, but it's not real. Like, you could be a millionaire off of buying some shit early. That's it. And that's what a lot of these top 20 tokens doing now. They only rich because they early, bro. People that bought $1 Bitcoin still up. The only people that's hurting right now is the people that bought since 2020 some shit. So remember we had a little chest tightness 13.9, no cap. That 13.9 was a little pressure. But we inhaled that shit with ease. We ain't go to 14, we ain't go to 12, we ain't go to 15. We held that bitch strong. I'm proud of our chain. I'm proud of what Richard built. I'm proud of him showing us real assets and real investors get paid, rewarded first. Not just your hype and because your people love this token. Real tech, real assets that you can use are going to. Why you think they selling all this shit you really can't use no more? Because the price high. So I'm up already. It's time to sell it. Duh. You bought XRP at 20 cents, Bitcoin at 15,000, whatever. You up. You can sell into FDIC, into PulseChain and buy the fucking dip and FOMO and pump our bags. Cause that's where they about to do. They finna rotate. Watch. The God candle on this shit, you ain't gonna be able to fathom that shit. And it's gonna be that cycle where you just can't fathom what the fuck you just seen. The scroll on this motherfucker gonna look crazy. Zooming in and out on this goddamn token gonna look amazing. Beautiful ass chart. Look at this chart, chat. Beautiful chart for real. He said definitely had a great structure. We've been bottoms longer than 6 months all time at this point. My bad. Which token? Or are you just saying in general? Nah, that's what's lovely. FDIC had no crazy volatility until launch. Until it but launch. My bad, y'all. Think about the upside of volatility we get. This about to go crazy. This token about to go crazy. Like the biggest narrative is motherfuckers need insurance on their crypto. I think that's the best. Fuck a stable coin. Everybody been hearing about stable coins since what, 2017? Man, what about insurance on your crypto? The insurance come with billions of gains to insure any blockchain on site. FDIC can feed blockchains, nigga. They can save Bitcoin. I'm just keeping it. FDIC can save Bitcoin right now. Like, that's how we need to think as investors. What can help all this shit that's dying? People gonna think, oh, just we need the Fed, we need all this middleman dick. But ain't nobody saying shit. We need insurance, bro, to save Bitcoin. Cause they can't fathom that, bro. They ain't even cross that mind. That shit ain't even cross their mind. They just sell it. PulseChain got us thinking all type of shit. Shit, I'm about to buy some more insurance and sell all my shit. Look, this what you can do. If PulseChain a scam, it didn't scam me. Fuck it. I'm about to sell all my shit. Look, you sold everything, but you can't sell FDIC because it ain't worth shit. But you got 10 trillion in that motherfucker. But you out of here. You in Solana, you whatever the fuck. You out of crypto, period. A month later, that motherfucker peg, whatever the fuck. FDIC, you came back to PulseChain, you pissed. Fuck, I ain't got no PulseChain no more. I sold it all. Fuck, I sold all my beer, my hex. Fuck. Then you start thinking. Then you start looking. Then you start peeping. Damn, I got 10 trillion FDIC. And that motherfucker at $1. Bitch, you better be happy you bought that shit, nigga, and you watch my streams. Telling you, bro, FDIC doing what FDIC do already. It's about to bail in, it's about to save the goddamn the blockchain, PulseChain blockchain banking. It's about to come in and invade and do a nice regulation. All right, so PulseChain's doing horrible. We're gonna have to put a little pep in the step. So honestly, it on PulseChain end and Core's end, it's down. It's always down to who want to buy and who want to sell. They PulseChain or PulseX or they Cores. That's why we've been dumping. You fuckers are dumping. If you want to blame Richard, he's dumping. Whatever. If you want to blame the protocol's dumping. But the prices on Hex and Quartz always been down to who want it. That's why Richard said if you want Hex, go buy it. FDIC not based on who want it. FDIC don't give a fuck about if you think it's the best token. I'm about to put 10,000 in here to pump it. It don't give a fuck about none of that. Cores do. That's why the shit down. And that's why it's holding a certain level and then crash to fucking 12 zeros. Because everybody didn't go and sell. But apparently FDIC had his own protocol and say, you know what, I'm dumping this bitch whether who holding whatever holding. I got a protocol to respect. I don't give a fuck about buyers and sellers. I give a fuck about the law of this goddamn code I got in me to make sure the shit y'all like stay possibly likable. I hope this FDIC gym knowledge break. I hope y'all getting what FDIC is, bro. Oh, we're not gonna understand it until we see great candles. You better understand this structure that's respecting while all those other structures getting broke to all-time lows. PulseChain is not even respecting no structure. But you only bullish because everybody fuck with it and everybody waiting for 14,000X, but nobody waiting on a goddamn 100 million something X on fucking FDIC. How many X's we gotta wait on? Ain't nobody talking about this though. Everybody talking about that peak punk ass 10,000X. That punk ass 14,000X because of PulseChain being a fork of Ethereum. Another 10,000X on Hex. Like, everybody talking about that, but nobody talking about what's in your face right here. All these X's right here. 89 fucking million X. Nobody talking about an 89 fucking million X. Why? Why the fuck nobody talking about an 89 million X? But everybody wanted 10,000, 100X. A 5X. You're investing into a banking ecosystem. You're about to become your own bank. Why don't you deserve a fucking 89 million X to become your own bank so you don't never got to go back to the fucking banks? What's going to keep you? How you going to stay in PulseChain? How you going to become your own bank and stay? Now, most people going to get this opportunity. Everybody going to look at FDIC as a mint and dump instead of an opportunity to make millions, rotate to stablecoin or catch the parity, rotate, or if it depeg, whatever, catch your chances. What's good with KG, man? You just finished your shift? Hell yeah. You said LL Cuts, man. What the heck? Got up under your skin, cuz I know you eat it. I'm bullish, bro. Cause I'm heated because everybody fucking bearish. I'm bullish, man. I've been saying this for the whole time, bro. Crypto going to shit because we ain't got insurance. We got a reset. We just hit a reset, right? Everything resetted, right? If everything resetted, that's like you building a building. You tearing down a building. It's the same McDonald's. You know how they update the McDonald's? We all know this shit. We all been here long enough to see the same McDonald's on your corner. You've been in here hundreds of times, but they closed it down for a certain amount of weeks or probably years just to remodel it. That's what crypto is going through right now. It's being remodeled, nigga. All the real assets about to fly, nigga. They remodeled the shit from physical traditional shit to now crypto shit. So prices gotta fall hard as hell. That's why it was never a prepared fall. That's why this bear market, that's why this don't even seem like a bear market. It feel like a confused market. Because look at this. Let's look at the chart. Hold on. Did we even get a top signal? Hold on. Bitcoin dominance selling. This still we ain't in no bear market, nigga. Bitcoin. Okay, we got a head and shoulder. We got head and shoulder. But this one, I don't think that's that structure still made a higher high though. Made a all-time high though. That can be, and that hasn't been tested. We gonna recover. Bitcoin gonna recover, but I don't know how low it can go. It can go low as fuck because this reset. Man, people pumped the fuck out of Bitcoin before the reset, chat. They pumping the fuck out of gold right before the reset. So look, you gotta think about, you just can't think about charts and it's just a video game. No, these is real motherfuckers moving this shit. Real people, nigga. They got it. All the motherfuckers got in Bitcoin early, pumped that bitch before halving, broke all the rules of the 4-year shit. Cause they scared, nigga. They need to get in this bitch early before we get in this bitch. They see this shit about to go worldwide, global, the institutions, all these motherfuckers about to be in here. And they did this shit years before having. They like the court shit happened years after the fucking having. They been in that bitch and Bitcoin been going up. They move early, nigga. They don't move on time, a court date. They move months and years before that court date. Now 2 years later, oh, we're accepting stable coins. They been in them bitches. Yeah, we're taking Bitcoin. They been in them bitches in and out them motherfuckers and rotated it. That's what I'm saying. They in FDIC, they in PulseChain, they lurking, nigga. They slowly accumulating this shit. What they can't stop is the protocol, nigga. Even if they want to buy thousands of FDIC, it's only gonna snap into parity when this bitch want to snap into parity. Now, what they can be doing is waiting for an entry or waiting for the narrative to actually spark or get left by the top. See what I'm talking about? Yeah, clearly I've been passed. This is why I fuck with Maria and Richard. Now you see why they launched Fed and FDIC a little years later after PulseChain launch. To give us a position to buy the next reset tokens. Because they getting their hands wet in they shit. Or Fed and FDIC launching years later, pure alignment. Wasn't random launching. It definitely threw off the elite investor. PulseChain was only built for smart institutions that's wired to know what the fuck design and what to look for in crypto, and real believers. Everybody else got shooked out. If you was looking for good pumps or a good 10,000x because he's been talking about this 10,000x, you got the fuck out of here. Only believers and real institutions that know what they're looking at, hawking and ready for PulseChain. We said Michael Saylor fault should have never happened. He sped up time. Bitcoin should have took another 10 to 12 years to hit. We push the smart investors out. Good game. Yeah, we got Michael Saylor. He down right now. Apparently, he down. All that shit be for you to for the mainstream, for the people to buy the bag of Bitcoin and get fucked over at the top. That's all they did was promote Bitcoin, bro. Hella Bitcoin commercials. Bitcoin easy to buy. It's in Cash App. It's too easy to grab, bro. It's not wealth, nigga. It's too easy to get, nigga. It's not wealth, nigga. I can get to Bitcoin faster than I can get the fucking PulseChain. Bitcoin right in my Cash App. I'm 2-3 buttons away from that Bitcoin fucking buy. PulseChain, I gotta open MetaMask. I gotta go to the fucking network, PulseChain network. Now I gotta open Pulse Bridge. It's a lot of fucking work to get to this shit. That's where the money at, nigga. Why you think they keep making commercials of Bitcoin, nigga? They want to keep confusing the masses, man. Now they think, oh, I got Bitcoin. I need to just stack in Bitcoin. I keep putting my checks in Bitcoin. It's gonna go up anyway. You ain't making shit. You back to the new routine. You back to the same routine of waiting 30-something years to get rich. You not on a new routine where you get rich to the maximum of 4 to 6 years. Right now we about to be on the 6th year, bro. Since launch. I'm talking about since launch, not since SAC. SAC was what, 2020, 2021? So about 6 years since SAC type shit. But it ain't gonna take no 10. 6 sound about right. 2026 getting rich sound about right. This shit facts, bro. Write about it in 2 easies to on God. It's not been signed by the president yet, though. Oh, he ain't signed that shit yet? I thought he signed that shit. He need to sign that shit. He need to hurry up and sign that, chat. Like, no cap. So look, FDIC gonna move fucking first. We need insurance, bro. PulseChain looking like Bitcoin bloodbath, but Bitcoin got more to fall. That shit can go to 0 for real. It can go to $12, it go to $100. For real. It can go peg with goddamn the purple Bitcoin, PulseChain Bitcoin. You about to spark up this smoke. Excuse me, chat. Smoke something, nigga. You say I love when they pass new crypto like on God. March 1st, hopefully, if not, he wants on his desk by April. You know, they move early too. They don't like getting us on point. Let's look at the monthly chart on FDIC. Okay, look, y'all. This is why I'm bullish. March. Look at this shit. We need to close above this first red bottom right here to the left of this green candle. We close above before this month over. March is bullish, and it's only up for FDIC. The way we left it, the way we started is the way we gonna end it. And we started with a huge fall. Look at this fall. We gonna have the same energy but to the upside. Let us close green this month, man, or keep this wick. We keep this wick. We keep this or better. It's only up, man. I'm bullish on March. I ain't gonna cap. I'm bullish as fuck on March. I'm bullish on 2026. We already experienced that big ass. We went down for what, 2 years for real, bro. A whole year, bro. It's crazy. I even spent a year looking at the chart go down. I can't even believe I did that shit, and I did, bro. I watched this motherfucker go down, bro, and was still bullish, bro. This is how you know being persistent is key, because now I can tell when something's different. When you stay here and you've been here, you can tell when something is different, chat. I swear. It's like another person walking in the room. You could tell the energy shift. That's how I'm feeling right now, bro. That's why I've been amped up. When you persistent, you could tell when a pattern or the smell is off in the room, bro. Said out by December 30. Facts. I think we might get that. We could be out, but I think we're going to be stuck at the top. Up to the right, sideways, but never coming back. So, because Richard always said sell. He said don't, he said only, I'm going to keep saying this shit. Only spend what you need. So, when you say only spend what you need, that means like these charts going to be in massive prices. And I only should not sell. I should just take out what I need. Yeah, you're going to sell to take out what you need, but you shouldn't just sell all your bags because you think it's about to be a bear market. That's where I think we might mess up too, Chad. We going to think a bear market's going to come in. I don't think a bear market's going to come in. Yeah, it's going to come in. We ain't making no sideways action. I mean, we ain't making no gains and thousands of X's, but we up still from bottom, just like Bitcoin. If you bought bottom of Bitcoin, you still in the bull market. It's just up. It's only at 60-some thousand. If you bought it at $10 or whatever, you still in the fucking bull run. So if you would have sold, you fucking retarded. If you sold your Bitcoin to zero or whatever, you fucked up. But that's how our chart for to be. We gonna have an option and be like, shit, this motherfucking PulseChain at $20. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna just take out what I need. Shit. That's how this shit about to be with PulseChain, bro. It ain't finna be no round trip and shit. Hex round trip, cause we needed a Hex only round trip because no banks came in this cycle or came in to keep it up. Nobody wanted Hex. But when you get whales and new whales evolved, and you get new liquidity evolved, and you don't need middlemen, you got your own community, Hex gonna stay up, bro. Nobody not selling Hex, nigga. Why you think Richard molded us to be Hex fans? Why you think people got tatted? Why you think it launched first? It went well. He got the right reaction to Hex. Even he got the right reaction at the bottom and he got the right reaction at the top when people got rich. Now we stuck here with PulseChain. He got the right reaction. He got the right engagement to lead us to fucking FDIC, the real ones. He got the right reaction for Hex for us to understand, all right, shit, we becoming our own bank. Damn, Hex ain't even make it to all-time highs because what? They ain't let interest rates flow down. So banks ain't had no money to pump that shit. Fans of Hex that worked in banks didn't have money from banks to pump Hex. That's why Hex ain't go to all-time highs. The banks ain't got no fucking money. We damn sure ain't got no money. And Richard not finna pump that shit for us to sell his shit. To sell on it. Sell his bags. So, it's looking like we need our own goddamn ecosystem. We need our own bank. That's what's gonna keep Hex above all-time highs. People like us becoming our own bank, buying the fuck out of Hex because we got the money. This how you can flip Bitcoin, bro. Bitcoin got it. Why you think Bitcoin at that high? Because institutions and bank money in that motherfucker. And them motherfuckers selling. Them bank motherfuckers, them bankers selling, nigga. And they rotate somewhere, chat. I don't know what and when, but they doing that. But yeah, chat. Quick stream by sign out, man. I hope y'all bullish, bro. I ain't leaving, man. Something about to happen. FDIC about to wake up to the fullest. And I need y'all locked in. If we come back down, we respecting the trend. Till it's broke, then we shift into being more bullish. Cause I ain't letting up on no goddamn FDIC being our own goddamn FDIC. So see y'all next stream, chat like it.
Pulled up in that spaceship like I'm on Space Jam. I just put 400 pounds on a Greyhound. Hey, come here. Fuck the front, the back, and made little mama lay it down. Damn. Black Trans Am. Hey, what's that? Blunt behind my ear. Look counting these meal. All my rocks is clear. Horses in my wheel. That nigga too real. Player of the year. Hustling ass nigga. God bless me with a gift. I take your contract and wipe my ass with your record deal. She got a fat ass, I might leave a fat tip. You can have whatever you like, bitch, I feel like tip. I come through shining hard, let a little nigga live. When I was a kid, I used to watch MTV Crib. Now I'm smoking kush sitting in my MTV crib. Put that dick up in her, said she feel it in her rib. Getting head in my office like I'm President Bill. Pull up in that spaceship like I'm on Space Jam. I just put 400 pounds on a Greyhound. Hey, come here. Fuck the front, the back, and made little mama lay it down. Damn. Black Trans Am. Damn. You know who I am. Damn. Yeah. I came up off a gram. Damn. I did that for